Hello everyone and welcome to Deeper Sleep, the second game in the Deep Sleep Flash Escape Room horror game trilogy. If you haven't already, check out the first game in the description below or card above. I've always wanted to experience a lucid dream. Okay, so my theory from the last video of him intentionally inducing this lucid dream and losing control of it somehow appears to be kind of panning out, which is pretty good. A dream in which you are awake, a dream in which you can be anyone and do anything. But something went wrong, and I ended up having a terrible nightmare. Before I woke up, I encountered monsters that wanted to hurt me. I don't think they were a part of my dream. It felt like they came from the outside, from the depths. What are the depths? What is that supposed to mean? They didn't fade away like I thought it would. I couldn't stop thinking about it. What if it was real? I became obsessed with it. Is that him being obsessed? Cool. I don't know why. Maybe I just wanted to prove myself wrong. I went to a local library to see if there were any past records of dreams similar to mine. Oh, what? This is the outside world. Human psyche, nothing. Nietzsche quotes, poorly translated. Nothing interesting there. Okay. That's the exit. Oh, weird. Is this going to be another dream? Any good books here? Physics, thermodynamics, LDAC, whoever LDAC is. Why is this one not able to be interacted with? Is there something like behind that bookshelf or something? Is that what we're going to pull away? Piece of paper. What's it say? As long as you don't know you are dreaming, you are safe. Uh-oh. Well, if I had to guess, yeah, it looks like we now know we are dreaming. Can we get anything from this room? Any oh, those are mountains in the background. Oh no. Well, I will note I am playing the Steam versions of the games now, which I do think have a much more robust aiming reticle here. It actually like expands and stuff whenever you're looking at something useful. A book, all pages blank. Every page in the book is blank. What's outside? There's no more cars. Where do they go? One must discover. Okay, in we go. And we can... Hello, what are you? That painting I think was in the last game. Was it not? There's something in the corner here. Piece of paper. What's it say? Have existed since something human race. These evil monster creatures have existed since the dawn of the human race? Something like along those lines? Can we go through here? Okay, we were just in there. It's locked. It's getting a lot more ominous and creepy right now. No power. Okay. Surely the batteries aren't going to be used for the elevator. Oh! Nope. I'm not going to go back in there until I have... Not this place again. A room key. Thank you. Where did I find the flashlight last time? The flashlight was just kind of hanging out, and we got the batteries. You again? Why have you returned? This place is dangerous. Oh, there's a person here. Who are you? My name is not important. I'm a traveler like you. You are a real sleepy human being. I am as real as you are. I'm hiding. Your actions have drawn their attention. Can't you wake up? Maybe I can, but I just don't want to. Whatever life I had out there is even worse than this. What? Why would anyone want to be here? You are here, aren't you? You had your chance to escape, yet you've returned. The place lures you, then it consumes you like a swamp. Okay, this is mainly my dream. They're like personal pockets, but only to a certain level. At this depth, it's one big world for everyone, much like reality. One big world. It's a river that joins with another river, and so on. At some point, they all fall into the ocean. This realm is huge. You can only find travelers from time to time. Have you met Felicity? She lives in the attic. Don't go there. She is dangerous. She is crazy. That's why she's dangerous. She's been here for too long. She could wake up, and she just lost it. She couldn't wake up. She's lost both years. She's lost both her mind and her humanity. So then how long does time pass in this zone in the same way that it passes outside? It's none of your business. I'm not crazy if that's what you suggest. Okay. Have we met before? Not in person. Last time I let you record a message which left you to a lighthouse. Ah, that was you that did that. Okay, very cool. Now you know, but they won't let you reach the lighthouse this time. Can you help me? No, I risked my life for you once. This time you're on your own. Stay hidden. If they sense you, if they find you. So I have to go to the lighthouse. People spend, of course you don't know, people spend years preparing for this, learning, practicing. I had no idea about any of this. Oh, good lord, we're drowning here. You haven't even learned to swim. Now leave before they find us. I will go away if you help me. Since you've killed one of them, they will hunt you. You've probably already blocked all the ways out. That means you can only go deeper. How would you do that? They might not look for you there, and sometimes you have to bounce off the bottom to reach the surface. And when I get deeper, I've never been deeper than I am now. Hopefully you find something to bounce off of. Ugh. Okay, thank you, and then we say goodbye. Fascinating. Anything to do over here? Also, what a bad place to hide. I first encountered this in the early 80s, but okay, so they're ignoring all the proper nouns. They're making sure that you can't... Okay. Batteries into flashlight. Very cool. Been here before. This is a bad place to be. I don't want to be here again. I can't move that until we get something else going. But this, is there a key for this? No. I need to find a room key specifically. I can't reach it. What do you mean I can't reach it? It's dark down there? Can I use a flashlight then? You can see the bottom. Oh, so that's where I think our friend in the cell over there, or like in the sewer grate. Hello there, Bert. Don't like you. Big hater of Bert. Intentionally creepy and all, but you know, still not good. Okay, so that's not a real guy. Why is the deer red? That's a very bad color to be. Hello? Who was that? Who was that? 6272. Boy, if they're hunting me, they're not doing a very good job. They really only seem to want to creep me out and not properly hunt me down, which is kind of rude behavior, not gonna lie. Room key, we can go in here now. I hope there's no... Oh, hello. Danny, Toby, Tommy, Willie, Cody. Wasn't there a kid? Like, not a kid, but like a toy referenced in the last game. Something like, oh, this person's mind is only at ease with a stuffed tiger. Whatever the stuffed tiger. Oh, I have to find a stuffed tiger then probably and put it in one of these stalls. As a cross-game referential experience. And are we certain that there's nothing in here worth exploring? Worth seeing? Again, the fact that nothing's happening on this shelf is interesting. A pointer. I can probably use the pointer to knock down the key that we saw previously in one of the below rooms. Down here, for example. We come here, use the pointer to grab you. Brother, oh my god, okay, so we need to come down here. Bert, I don't like you. Bert, I'm good. Can I tug at the corner of Bert? No, I can't tug at the corner of Bert. Okay. Give me the key, please. Okay, I guess. Oh, come on. What's gonna happen? Nothing. Oh, there was a code I saw, and I forgot the code because I'm stupid. Okay, I am gonna have to go back and get the code, unfortunately, because I just forgot to actually like remember it, which is a weird thing to say, but that is basically what happened. I forgot to remember it. It was upstairs through here. Please, thank you. We do this. 6272. I was not that far off. I got the first number right, and I got at least something else going. It was down here at the end, right? 6272. This was an awful room last time. Truly one that made you jump in your seat. Okay. Doors open. Flashlight. Oh, not again. Not again. Not this again. There's a paper. So the papers are pretty well hidden, it looks like. Okay, so I've been here before. It's stuck. The handle is stuck. How do I... That's like a spider web? A bunch of spider webs, actually. How old is this place? Old toys? That's the plushie tiger. Hello? I heard a noise, and that's not good. I hate noises. The handle is stuck. Let's come back here and get the handle unstuck, I guess. I really don't want to be here. I really hate this area. This is very bad, and I'm going to close the door behind me, I think. Nope, we're leaving the door wide open. Okay, cool. Well, oh right, it's locked from the other side. Cool. I don't know why I did that. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb and stupid, and I feel dumb and stupid for opening that. Okay, I'm not doing well. Oh man, no power. I guess we're kind of obliged to go deeper using whose was it? It's not Willie. It's for sure not Willie. Was it Cody? I don't know. Was it Timmy? Um, of all these, Toby sounds the most correct. But I'm genuinely not sure. It's. Do I get any confirmation I got it right? Okay. I'll leave it there for now. No, I want to get this right. I have the ability to get this right. I should know the cross. To me, Toby sounds the most correct. But also, how do I confirm? I mean, I heard a child kind of like whisper to me in the down below area that we were at previously. And I really don't know where to use the golden key right now. Now, the needle also is something I should be figuring out how to use. Like maybe going back here and seeing a phone. The line is dead. I really didn't scrutinize this room as well as I could have. I can barely see my reflection. Oh, okay. There's a reflection there. An old sewing machine. I guess that's where I got the needle. The handle was stuck. Any way I can. Okay. We'll circle back around to the toy tiger, and try to figure that one out before we properly leave. How did he end up down there in that like little room there? The other traveler, the other fella. Do I use a needle on Bert? Do I use a pointer on Bert? This is probably where the golden key goes. It is where the golden key goes. Oh, hello. Literally, where are we? Nope. This sucks. This sucks. Oh, Lord. Where are we? Hello? There's so much fog. How do I get to the lighthouse? I'm gonna see one of them before too long. Piece of paper. We can check what it says. By possessing oh, so the people who we're seeing are possessed by whatever fountain. Okay. By whatever awful force. So they weren't always like, okay, 5 kilograms. A pile of flour. Can we sew this? I guess I need some line if I'm gonna sew it. So I need to find some line of. Oh, the path continues. Interesting. So the path keeps going. Where am I? Oh, the fountains. This is a much bigger experience than the first game was. Interesting. They attack when they sense a mind detached from its body, which I guess I definitely am. So if you're dreaming, does that mean that you are in a state of having your mind totally dispossessed from where you once were as a living, breathing human being? Does your brain truly travel to somewhere else? A mind? Hello, I'm hearing a lot of voices. Oh, pile of stones. Interesting. So I need to find some line I can use or some thread in order to actually make this bag stop having a big hole in it. So let's figure out how to get some thread. This room currently holds no purpose. At least to my knowledge. This room solely exists to force you to turn your flashlight on before you go into the room that follows it. Once I get the power going, I probably can get, I can probably get, oh, what's it called? The elevator going. Is there any way to get thread from anything I currently have? I guess there's probably more to explore in the outside area. Why does my flashlight not work in that first room? And I just feel so vulnerable out here. I feel like they're going to get me. They're going to find me and ruin my life. But also, literally, what do we do with the fountain over here? The fountain is such a strange. Are these trees? I can't do anything with the fountain. I guess maybe it has to be turned on first? The waterworks have to be really going first? Again, a pile of rotten bags. So it really is the only bag that can even barely function. Okay. Maybe we bring it to the sewing machine that was in that one room all the way back there. Again, what is Bert gonna do? Is Bert gonna ruin my life? Is Bert gonna make me, like, absolutely just jump out of my chair? I hope not. Bert wouldn't do that to me. Bert's too nice. Again, still gotta figure out the name of the kid from the prior, like, game. The handle is stuck. Needle? Nope. Boom. I guess there's no power for it, so we can't really use it in that way. There's a piece of paper. I missed that one. To our realm by possessing unoccupied bodies. So I'm one of the unoccupied bodies right now. I can't use, like, spider silk for, like, the string, can I? That's not a thing I can do, I don't think. We haven't really experienced any proper scares yet. I mean, we got a couple, like, teeny tiny ones earlier. Again, the mystery of this particular room still needs to be solved. Have I tried it on every single kid's thing? Nope, nothing particularly interesting happened there. It's not Willy. I think Cody. I think it's Toby. Toby sounds the most correct to me. Is there a room I have failed to notice anywhere in our big adventure? Because last time I did just kind of wander until I found something of use, something of note. And I'm becoming more and more accustomed with this particular... Oh! Piece of paper. I missed it in this room. Okay. Lucid dreaming. That's a really helpful thing. Just the words lucid dreaming. So you really need to scrutinize the rooms then. Or the pieces of paper. To our realm, unoccupied bodies, what actually learned, which sometimes happens during comas. Oh, that's fun. This game is giving an explanation for how comas happen. Interesting. What a horrifying thing comas are, by the way. I know that's not, like, really the point of this video, but, like, genuinely horrifying. Genuinely awful. Okay, okay, okay. What? Again, I feel like, okay, this being stuck is interesting because we need to find a way to unstick this. And I don't really have any, like, good... I'm in such a calm position right now, by the way. Like, when the next big scare does, I can barely see my reflection. Can I wake up if I see myself? What are ways that people, like, wake up from dreams? You know what I mean? Like, the whole thing where, like, you fall in a dream, that happens to me kind of a lot. Or, like, I feel like that happens a lot. It's a very memorable thing where you, like, start falling in the dream and then, like, you wake up because you experience the sensation of falling. Inception style or whatever else you want to call it. That is a plotline in Inception, right? I haven't watched that film in a very long time. That's the whole thought. Those are my big thoughts on Inception. I haven't seen it in a long time. Do we need to talk to our friend here? Nope, he has the exact same dialogue tree as previous. Okay. Let's pop... The handle's also stuck here. Okay. Truly, Bert the Clown has got to have some secret to him, right? If this is just a purely unexplained thing designed to just mess with us, that's hilarious. That's obviously very funny, and that's a good thing for the game to include. Pile of stones. Ugh. Again, I just need some thread. As soon as I find some thread, we are thriving. Again, I'm like really scrutinizing every single possible. What's this? That's the next room. Is there something I'm meant to be able to figure out about? Can I put a rotten bag inside of a rotten bag? And I can put the bag here, but it's not enough. What a strange thing to label, by the way. Just labeling it as 5 kilograms is very funny. Again, what? What is any of this about? Strange. I assume we're gonna have to get the water flowing before anything truly happens here. There are a few more horrifying fates than being profoundly stuck in a, like, Flash adventure puzzle sort of deal. I guess I should check the classroom again. 6272. Oh, look at this. That's fascinating. There's a shade mechanic. Like, when you put your mouse over the desk, the thing behind, like, a piece of shade gets projected onto the wall behind it. That is actually very cool. That's a very cool thing to include in your little... Wait, that's awesome. That's so cool. Dang. Just gonna deja vu. Well, yeah, no, I've been here before. I'm not good at being stealth. Being stealth, is that the way that you say that? Oh, I got an achievement for just mashing it on the Steam version. That's pretty funny. That's comical. Bert. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out this whole stuffed tiger Toby business, whatever it is. I think it's Toby. I guess it could be Tommy. Is there an object I'm missing in one of these rooms? I click on this and every exit brings me back out here. I don't like how silent this room is. This room is very quiet, which makes me very worried that something awful is going to happen. Here. Can I put you in the bag? No. Can I sew you up in some interesting way? Can I make any combinations of these things work? No. Can I shine the flashlight outside? No. There's no real hints there as far as I can tell. Okay, I am now going to pull up my last video on my phone and see if I can't find the room with the plush tiger business from last time. Okay, I'm skipping forward. Ah, okay. The text on the wall said Cody in that game, so Cody was correct. Okay, let's go ahead and put the tiger on Cody's bed. I have no idea if that unlocks anything more profound, or like, cause it didn't do anything in the moment for the puzzle, right? Like, I assume that's gonna come into play like later. Like, we get another hint about like, oh, Cody needs his tiger or something. We'll probably actually end up thinking about it. It was, if we go through this door, we'll probably see the room where we got the hint last time about the tiger and Cody and stuff. Again, all I need is some thread. That is the only thing I need in this entire playthrough right now. How do I get that? How do I get a piece of right, this. I think the storeroom probably has some good secrets for me. There's a lot of objects, like, over here for me to engage with. Specifically in this room. Surely the sewing machine has some thread somewhere, right? Surely it's somewhere I can use it. Old toys. Boom, 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 boom. Dang! I apologize for just wandering in circles for a good long while here. But, like, what are you gonna do? When you're stuck, you're stuck. And I can't peek into there. There's nothing to grab there. It's probably, like, 3 micropixels somewhere that I have to, like, find it, you know? Is there a room I'm missing anywhere? And I feel like the obvious thing is that the outside has so many possible things to see and do, you know? What? There's a separate pathway there? Dude. Dude. Dude, what are you talking about? There's a scarecrow there. And there's a thread from the scarecrow. Cool. So there literally was just an extra room I was missing because it was well hidden. That's annoying. First encountered this phenomenon in the early 80s, but it would seem they have existed since the dawn of the human race. Oh, there is a pathway there. I just missed it. I thought, I'll be so honest, I thought this was a tree. Boom, and then we use this with the sack of rocks to get the 5 kilograms going over here. That is annoying. It's not heavy enough. It's a sack of flour? What do you mean 2/3 full? Where else can we get some good material to fill it with? Liquids are heavy. Are there any liquids we could use? 2/3 full. Interesting. I need to find a third material to fill it with. Have I seen any loose objects? Did I hear extra rustling? Is something following me or making me intentionally anxious? I can't gather any wheat from here, I don't think. Where do I get a third object to fill it with? And when are they gonna jump scare me again? Maybe with books? Can I fill this with books? No. What's a classically heavy substance that I have potentially a lot of somewhere? Hello, what was that above the door? Nothing. Okay, it was just a stain in the wall. Just a stain in the wall. Just a stain. Another brick in the wall. Kind of vibe. Was there anything worth... I guess maybe the barrels in here could be material. There was some stuff... where was it? Like here, for example. But no, none of that really seems to be... Old toys, perhaps? Old toys, an umbrella. Can barely see my reflection. A phone? No, not quite. Okay. So just find another material that we can put into a bag. A classically baggy material. Like rocks or something, right? Surely it's somewhere outside. I truly just haven't seen anything inside that it could be. Are there any rooms I neglected to double check? No, I was just in here, and we checked the other room too. I mean, nothing in the Cody room, right? Again, this pathway, that threw me off so bad. Are there any other pathways that I need to be spotting in the woods? There's one there. I missed a second pathway. Okay. Truly just getting lost in the woods. A small mound on the ground. It gets put in the bag. What's next? They live in the realm of dreams. Night folk. But they live but desperately want to escape, it looks like. Oh, this is bad. There was a key in the pot. It seems to go deep. I believe it. I'm not gonna look down there any further. I have no reason to be looking down in the well. I'm gonna get pushed in or pulled in or something awful like that. Anyway, I can check here for more pathways into the woods. Okay, so I was just simply missing the difficult to spot pathways. That one's on me. Handle was stuck on a piece of paper. What do you mean the handle was stuck? All the handles have been stuck. Okay, well I guess I need to go find a place for this key then. Is it gonna be like... Hello, Bert. Is it gonna be like, I need to get some WD-40 like oil kind of stuff? Are you? I've unlocked the door. Oh, so the Cody room isn't actually back here anymore. There's nothing to... Okay. Nothing else to explore in there. Well, we have the pipe wrench here, which is good. We need to go down here, activate another one down here. This is going to be when they actually probably chase us back into the hallway. They've been looking forward to reusing this scare the entire game, I bet. Okay. Do this. Go back. Go back. Just get out of here. Again, we haven't really seen any of the evil, dark, like figures yet, you know? Like, you'd think if they're truly hunting me, as my friend in the cave alleges is happening, then they would be doing a better job of you know, hunting me in particular down. I'm so scared. The wrench broke, but there's now water flowing in the pipes. This guy, we need to go to the fountain. Is there anything in the backwoods here? No. So we need to go back to the fountain. Oh, it's whatever this kind of classic Flash game. Oh, do all of them until. Actually, I heard a solution once that the best thing you can do is just click all of them once, and that'll usually get you a pretty good solve. And that person, I guess, was lying to me. I guess we just... And I've managed to totally turn it off. I've regressed it back to its initial state, which is obviously, you know, regression's always a good thing. Regression to the mean, to quote a statistical term I heard once or twice. Can we... What do I do with you? Can I please... No, I want you, and I want... I think having only a couple of them... Oh! There we go. Huge. And it's totally full. All of them are on. Great. Does that mean... Oh, the river's... It's a flowing river now. Okay. Cool. That means that all the power's on. Which is also really good. Does the power help us turn the well? The well is not power operated, is it? Ooh, no. Okay. Then let's say we need to go back to the elevator and gather things at the elevator. Bert, brother, I hate you, Bert. I'm gonna call it, and then there's gonna be a guy inside. There's gonna be a guy inside. No, we're good. I am very uneasy. I am very uneasy. Hello? Pointer in the door. You're trapped? Flashlight. Thank you. Okay, I tried to use the flashlight, and it just didn't really want to go. Who's going to scare me? Hello? Hello? Oh, you're in the attic. Right. I forgot about you. I forgot that we had an attic dweller. Okay. With screws, we do this. Oh my, I dropped it. Okay, okay. No. Press it, and we go, and we're out of here. Ooh, okay. Why was I there? I got the screwdriver. That's the reason I was in that room. He did warn me not to go for Alice. So I guess the implication is that she's not actually been like, how do you even put it? She hasn't actually succumbed to the creatures. They haven't, like, oh come on, is Bert gonna be somewhere? Is Bert gonna ruin my life? Is Bert gonna be in the well? Is Bert well boy? Because the only real lead I have left is to go to the well and see if we can't get something from down there. Oh, yeah, we need to go deeper. Right, I forgot about that. There's no going back. I think that's our clue to do our unfinished business at the top, but I think all my business is finished. I probably didn't get all the papers, but that's... Oh. Hello. That's not good. And I've come face to... Oh. So what? Oh. Wait, that's good. Is that your boy Cody? Nice. Okay. Okay, so we putting the tiger on the thing helped our boy Cody out. Okay. Doctors previously didn't give him much chance of ever regaining consciousness. Boy's first words were, "My tiger has found me." That's good. I'm glad that they gave us a little bit of closure on that thing. So it was a cross-game, like, thing you had to figure out. Okay, cool. Cool. Very nice. Well, good for Cody. See you at the final depth. Notes found. Yeah, I didn't find all the notes. My bad. I am going to go ahead and see if I can't read out the entire note. Deeper sleep whole note flash game. Googling this for our collective pleasure. Here's the full note. I first encountered this phenomenon in the early 80s, but it would seem they, capital T they, have existed since the dawn of human race. Commonly known as the night folk, or shadow people, they live in the realm of dreams but desperately want to get to our realm by possessing vulnerable, unoccupied bodies. As long as you don't know you are dreaming, you are safe. They attack when they sense a mind detachment's body, which sometimes happens during comas, but much more often during OOBEs and lucid dreaming. OOBE being a out-of-body experience, probably. Well, that was deeper sleep. That was a much bigger thing than deep sleep was. Honestly, it was spooky and creepy, but there weren't as many proper, like, oh, I'm terrified kind of scares as there was in the first game. I think mainly because, I don't know, I forgot that there was supposed to be someone in the attic, and so me stumbling across her was entirely my own failure of preparation. I honestly would have been more, I think, anxious if I had remembered that she existed, and then, you know, been like, oh, let's not go to the attic, oh, there's a woman up there, but, you know, that is not exactly how it panned out. Regardless, if I press continue, what happens? Oh, I can go back and grab the notes. Well, that's kind of, I already did read it. My bad. I guess for my own completionist sake, I really should find the other two notes. As much fun as scouring the entire map for tiny little pieces of paper would be, deeper sleep, all notes, walkthrough. Let me see if I can't find a walkthrough. All 15 notes locations. It's a classic Armor Games forum post. There is a map that oh, this is a really well-made map actually, that shows you exactly where all of these things are supposed to be. Okay, so I got the note there. Did I get the note that was... Let's explore backwards from... Is there a note in the final area? No, there is not. The notes are yellow little circles on this map. There was one right here that I did grab. There's allegedly... I'm going to go ahead and move my window a little bit. Did I grab the ones that were in the fountain area? In here, for example. And then up here, yes, I did grab that one. Dang, I'm good at this. I got the one at the fountain. I'm very confident. Yeah, I grabbed you. Well, there's allegedly one back here, actually, that I actually don't recall grabbing. Nope, I did in fact grab it. Okay. So I'm just very good at this whole note hunting thing. I mean, clearly not, like, exceptional. I did miss a few. Where would they be? Dune. I'm looking at this whole map and I'm not... Probably in the attic somewhere? I may have missed it, though, if it's in the attic. There is not one in the attic, which is a good thing. There was one in the wrench room. I should have honestly clocked that. I should have guessed that. Also, did Bert not make an actual appearance? Is Bert going to be a... There's one right there. And then anything else? The Traveler gave us a note. I did not know that. I'm looking at this map and I'm not really seeing any that I think I missed. Did the Traveler actually do that? Okay, let's just go through all the dialogue options. Okay. I guess we're gonna call that a thorough checking. Have I grabbed the ones that were in the upper area? Here. The one in here. Yep, grabbed. Have I grabbed the one that was beneath the chair here? Looks like it. Again, this map is really trying. This is a very good map, and it's not its fault that I'm failing to find the one that I never acquired in the first place. That's entirely on me, in fact. We grabbed the one here. I'm fairly confident I grabbed both the ones that were in this section. We go here. Yeah, I grabbed the one that was in the hallway here. I felt very accomplished having spotting that one without any prior prompting. There is not one up here, because I've already grabbed it. Then where in the world is it? Is it somewhere in the woods? I guess it's gotta be somewhere in the woods at this point. We've checked almost everything in the house. Okay, let's walk through the woods one more time and see if we can't find it somewhere interesting or proper. Back to this. Again, there's not like a lot of proper scares in this one. It's mostly them spooking you with ambience, which ambience is cool. I'm a big fan of an ambient spook, but like the last one had actual proper terror sections, which I don't know. That's pretty cool. There's allegedly a note somewhere. Where? Around here. In this tree, actually. Did I miss one in, like, the beginning section of the game? In, like, the little library section? The one that was such an introduction to the world of deeper sleep. They're saying that one was there. I guess I already grabbed that one. This is frustrating. It's got to be the one that the Traveler gives me, right? I somehow failed to snag that one. Okay, 1, 2. For sure I grabbed the ones in the beginning of the game. Then we're looking at, where's number 3? 3 is the Traveler. Then 4 is down in the sewer as well. You go to the classic at 5 and 6, and then you go into the bottom area to get 7 and 8. Where's 9? 9 is in the woods. Where's 10? 10 is also in the woods. 10, 11. Where is 12? Where is 12? I think this map is missing a note location. Because where is note number 12? Yeah, no, it goes from a 10, 11, 13. They skip number 12. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't find... No, note 12 is behind the wrench door. I have a sneaking suspicion that the Traveler didn't give me a note. No, stop talking about them. Who are the... Oh, there we go. Oh my... That's annoying. That's annoying. That's annoying. That's annoying. He had it the whole time, but he was hiding it from me because he wanted me to suffer. Well, dang. What a waste of everyone's time. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. But let's go back to the well and end the game once more. So with this section here, we just go here and then eventually pop in, pop here, pop here. Oh no, it's getting darker and darker. It's getting more and more ambient. And then we come in here and then the eyes appear. Boom. And my guy is for sure going to perish. To be continued. Well, I guess I'm going to have to see the end of the series next time around. And there's the young boy we get from the coma. Good for him. Can we get past this, please? Can we leave? I've already seen this. Thank you. Alrighty, well, no extra ending for getting all the notes, but there's a little counter, and I love a counter being full. Well, that was Deeper Sleep. That was solid. I think the first one, honestly, is a more effective terror game in the sense that, like, yeah, it's surprisingly effective how good they are, particularly with that one hallway sequence, and having to close the door on the one shadow person in the prior game was really, really good. And I don't think the woman in the attic walking towards you slowly, looking like a, I don't know her name, but the girl from The Ring, looking like a knockoff of her, was as inventive as just having the eyes in the dark. The eyes in the dark is a pretty good character design, and that's, I think, the game's signature, and you really didn't see any of that this game. Now, is there an argument to be made that, oh, they're like, what you don't see is scarier and stuff, perhaps? But we'll see what happens next time, and see how effectively they can make us feel spooked and scared in the next game. That said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, do the YouTube things down below. If you enjoyed the game, check out the description below for more info on how to play it, and until next time, enjoy yourself.